Prioritize massive action, whatever it takes to do tons of things, whatever that takes, right? If you have this idea of what you want the future to look like, but it requires a lot of you, and it's just enough to, stunt that progress, just enough to delay that progress just a little bit, because there's enough activation energy that, it would force you to learn how to do X, Y, and Z, or to become better, or onboard a team, or it would cost this much, whatever it is. If you have to optimize for massive action instead of optimizing for perfection, that's it, right? If you want to be successful, that's the case, because eventually, yes, you'll get that quote unquote perfection. And honestly, you'll get much higher than that level, right? If you're willing to get much lower than that level up front. Because should you expect to have perfection as a beginner? No, right? Why would you expect after 2 days of having this idea to be able to compete at the level that would be necessary to be perfect at this thing? You shouldn't think that way, right? It's almost naive, or it is naive for you to think that way. It's naive for me to think that I can compete at the level of Eric and all these YouTube guys, Ryan Trahan and all of them, who are doing these incredible videos as a one-man team with no other way of making money, or no way of making money through YouTube. So I'm kind of forced to do things outside of YouTube and not really spend a lot of time in the craft, right? If all of these things are stacked against the odds that I could put out a video at the quality that they put out for my first video, I have to accept the fact that I should not be optimizing for perfection at the current point in time, because I am not able to optimize for perfection at the current point in time. Instead, I should optimize for action. Massive action will get you to where you want to go. Done. That's it. That's the equation. Massive action will get you to where you want to go. What is a massive action that I can take? I mean, if you saw the last video, I literally just put down 4 things I'm going to do tonight. But on top of that, it was like creating a podcast logo. I don't even remember what they are. Anyways, maybe I shouldn't even post this. No, I'll post this one, but okay, the gist is this, right? There should be no question in your mind. If it is taking you too long to do something because you want the conditions to be perfect, or you want this thing to happen, which would require something out of your reach to happen, you have to drop the idea and optimize for action in that moment, right? I kind of like this OFA, optimize for action. Wait, is there a way to do that on my hand? I'm like OFA. It's kind of cool. Optimize for action. That's the phrase for this year. I kind of like that. And for the rest of my life, if taking massive action is going to get you to where you want to go, and I want to succeed at the highest level, then taking massive action will help me succeed at the highest level, which makes perfect sense. It's so awesome when you live life this way and you reframe the expectations. Then you know what you should expect, right? And so then I know I should expect a certain amount of views from a video that's, at that quality that I'm able to produce at the current point in time. And at the same point in time, I know that if I put in a little bit of extra effort, or maybe a lot, because, who am I to be able to make my video 5% better with just a little bit of effort? I'm not a professional yet. I'm still an amateur. I'm still learning. Regardless, if I put in that extra effort, then I can expect to receive an outsized return on the level of the channel that I currently have. I have 800 subscribers on my main YouTube account. But if I put in that effort and make a really high quality YouTube video, there's a chance I could get 100,000 views on that video, just because of the way that social media works nowadays. But on top of that, my ability to put in that extra effort, without caring what results I get. Okay, long story short is this. If you want to succeed, you have to optimize for action. What are the things that you should be doing every single day? What are the projects that you should be completing on a consistent basis? What are the things that you're building towards, right? And yeah, how can you get started right now? Like, what are the things you know that you should be doing to get started on this path that are acting as roadblocks, right? You have to be able to drive on the road. First, you have to open up the gates. And so then open the gates. It's all it takes is just one little key, unlock the gates, and go for a drive. Once you're on the highway, once you're on the road, it's so much easier, right? So just remove those difficulties up front and open the path for yourself to achieve what you know you already can. If only you took the first step, you could achieve massive heights in your life. So take the first step today, whatever that is. Do it. Please do it. Do it. No. Why not us?